Hello, Whimsy friends. I think sometimes people don't realize self-care isn't just about taking care of yourself right now, but it's also taking care of your past self, like nurturing your inner child, and then also taking care of your future self. So making sure that you do things that are going to make your life easier or keep you healthier or make you feel like less stressed about something because you didn't procrastinate. And I've been doing just like a lot of dreaming about like the next year and the next phase of my life, and I want to kind of focus those things like visually for myself, and I would like to manifest, and I think I want to show you guys my little like manifestation routine and like what I do for that, but that'll be later in this video. But I want to show you, hello Pascal, say hello. Oh, he's getting so big. Yeah, he got so big in the last couple of months, it's crazy. But anyway, I want to show you like how I kind of organize my thoughts to like a visual. So I'm gonna make myself like a little vision board. I love doing these. I did one back in like January, I think. Yeah, back in January, just for this whole year. And right now I want to do one, but just kind of for like the next couple of years, more of like what I hope my dream life looks like in a couple of years. And it can change, and obviously I'm not setting anything in stone, but it's just sort of what I've been daydreaming about, what I hope is going to happen, things that I hope in my career and friendships, relationships, where I get to live, money, that sort of thing. And so I want to sit down and just like funnel all of my like thoughts into a visual board. I feel like I'm messing up everything I'm saying today. I've been editing for the last 6 hours for one of my clients, and my brain is just not working. Like, I don't even know how to communicate right now. So I'm just gonna go right into this visual tutorial. I've got all my little animals. I don't know if you see Pascal. Little Pascal back here, and then we have Ruby up here in her favorite little bed. And we have Salem, who just ran away. And Lilo is down there, my big old husky. And yeah, it's just gonna be a nice little afternoon, a nice little break from editing, even though it's still on my computer, but that's okay. It can feel selfish sometimes to allow yourself to daydream and dream big, like, why are you wasting your time on something that may never happen? But honestly, F that, because I will be the one to tell you that believing in yourself and your dreams is self-care, and betting on yourself is self-care. At some point in life, we just stop dreaming big, and I never want to be in that state of mind. If I didn't daydream about the life I wanted, I would still be stuck in a job I hated, living in the middle of nowhere, Texas. So I promise you it works, and your future self will thank you. So now onto the mini tutorial. Basically, I want you to visualize your future self. What do you look like? Where do you live? What do you care about? How do you make money? What do you do for fun? What is your style? Once you have all these questions answered, start plugging them into Pinterest and look for images that spark your inspiration. Maybe it's a girl dressed how you want to dress, or a picture of a place you want to live, or maybe an image of an activity you want to try. Collect as many images as you can and drop them into Canva. And once you're in Canva, just start scrapbooking away. If you're not sure how to use Canva, it's actually super easy, and there's tons of tutorials out there on YouTube you can watch. For the purposes of this video, I'm not going to go too deep into how to do that, but I promise it's not as scary or as confusing as it seems. And once you figure it out, it starts to feel like scrapbooking and reminds me of sitting in my room as a teenager with my friends, cutting out magazines and pictures for collages. After you've created your little vision board, either print it out and hang it on your wall or in your journal, or maybe set it as your wallpaper on your laptop or phone. And this is how mine turned out. If you guys have Instagram, maybe do yours and then you guys can tag me so I can see what you made too. I wish we could drop photos in the comments on YouTube, but maybe someday.
Hi, Ruby.
Alright, so I wanted to go for a run, but I am on my period and I don't feel great. And honestly, the last thing I want to do when I'm on my period is move at all. But I think a little bit of movement, no matter how you feel, will always make you feel a little bit better, even if it's like going for a walk or doing some gentle yoga, or even just walking around outside in your garden and just getting some sun on your face, whatever it is. So I'm gonna do some period based yoga. I found like some YouTube videos that are focused for when you're on your period or on your cycle. Just a little gentle movement while my body tries to destroy me from the inside out. I get the worst period cramps ever, like debilitating. So I just want to move my body a little bit, and I don't know, maybe later I'll go for a run, we'll see. But for right now, I want to at least do like a little bit of movement to help me like loosen tension in my abdominal area and my lower back, because that's where I get a lot of pain when I'm on my period. So let's just get into it. Okay, so I just finished working out and took a shower and kind of just refreshed. Hey, what are you doing, buddy? Pascal. Poured myself a nice glass of wine and I have some eye patches on. And it's funny because I know that there's like a lot of chatter about self-care is not about the face masks and the bubble baths and having wine and chocolates, but you know what? I think that's part of it. I do think treating yourself is part of self-care. And if you really enjoy a glass of wine and some chocolate and a face mask, you can do all that while also taking care of your mind. Speaking of taking care of your mind, I'm going to be doing two things right now. The first thing is, a couple of videos ago, I had talked about manifesting and a manifest routine that I usually do. I think that's definitely a part of self-care. It's that whole taking care of yourself in the future, setting goals and intentions and whatever, putting it out there, putting the energy out there, which is really, witchcraft is just manipulating energy. And that's what manifestation is all about. You can look at it like prayer. You can look at it like manifesting or wishing or hoping, however you want to look at it. But what I'm going to be calling it today is manifesting. And I want to show you kind of like the routine that I usually do. I don't normally do it in this room. This is our dining room. And honestly, I don't come in here that often other than to go to my like little apothecary cabinet. It just felt right with the vibe. And then after that, I kind of thought it would be fun to make like a little witchy self-care bag that you can carry with you, you know, wherever you go. And it's full of things like crystals that make you feel energized, smells that make you feel cozy and nostalgic, or like a little perfume that makes you feel good, like little like skincare products. So not all witchy things technically, but really I think it all is, because like I said, intention. I want to just have this little like go bag of just self-care items that take care of my mind, body, and soul, all in my little bag. Okay, first things first is we gotta cleanse our space, physically and energetically. Physically first though, because I just be making so many messes everywhere I go. I wanted to light 3 candles today to represent my mind, my body, and my spirit. And this Aphrodite candle from Hearth Witch Co. was perfect for the body because it's such a lovely rose scent that reminds me of taking a really nice bubble bath. And it also matches the perfume that I'm going to show you shortly. The white candle represents my spirit because white candles can often symbolize spiritual clarity and peace. And the moon candle represents my mind because, I don't know, yo girl just likes celestial things. I like to use Palo Santo incense to cleanse because it's very calming to me, but there's also other ways to cleanse, such as like moon water, salt, etc. Alright, now remember all that stuff we talked about with the visualization board? Well, now we're going to write it all down in full detail. And when you write it down, talk about it in present tense as if you're already there. And then I want you to think about 3 happy future memories in this life that you want to create. So maybe it's sitting on your wraparound porch with a cozy cup of coffee watching the sunrise, or maybe it's pulling up to your dream job on the first day. Whatever it is, write it in full detail and in present tense. The purpose of manifesting is to move your thoughts and feelings from your head to the world. It's a practice of speaking something into existence and focusing your energy on making it a reality. And sometimes I like to practice affirmations with these manifestations because I'm probably not alone in feeling like sometimes I'm not worth it or not enough. So obviously my mantra is often, you are worth it, but there's lots of different mantras you can use and for whatever works for you. This next ritual is very fun and completely personal to you, and I'm just going to show you what I would put in mine, but you can obviously add whatever your little heart desires to yours. First is that little perfume I was telling you about. This is a very clean, girly girl smell, which I love. And next we're going to make a little mini spell jar, adding crystals and flowers and really anything that makes you feel like you're taking care of yourself. And this is what I added to mine, but obviously you can add other things, whatever feels personal to you. And the flowers that I add are actually from my wedding. I dried out the flowers that we used in all the bouquets. I felt very loved on that day. I wanted to add a little piece of that to my spell jar. The next few things are just random like skincare items or gifts from friends or just things that make me feel pretty, and throw them all in there so when I just feel like I need a little like warm hug on the go, I have everything I need for it. Also, if you don't have a candle snuffer or whatever they're called, you can use a spoon to snuff out your candles. I've read that when you blow out your candles, it kind of blows away the intent of your ritual or your spell. So using a spoon is just a really easy alternative to blowing it out. This might seem silly because I obviously have a whole garden full of flowers, but sometimes I like to treat myself to an afternoon at a flower farm. I have a hard time leaving my house sometimes, so challenging myself to go somewhere new to do something that I know I'm gonna love feels like self-care. I also like spending time outside with nature, and I think it's so healing. I love watching butterflies float around and bees buzzing, and just watching the flowers sway in the wind. Well, I kind of let the sun recharge my energy. I'm gonna be so honest with you though, it was so hot and humid and my skirt was sticking to my legs, but you know what? I still really enjoyed it and I got the most beautiful bouquet out of it. Also, the lady who owns this was so incredibly sweet. My garden at night is probably my favorite place to be in the entire world. It gives me so much peace and inspiration because of how magical it feels. Someone once told me it reminds them of the garden from Coraline, and that was the best compliment ever. I wanted to feel dreamy to inspire dreaming, if that makes sense. I started reading a book and obviously I lost the light, but this form of self-care was more just about slowing down my thoughts and connecting with the spirit of my garden. I might just be a girl with her head in the clouds, but sometimes isn't that the better place to be?